Hey, Shalom Akim Shalom. First thing and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect. Noise in the gospel, broad lifting up the standard of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. This is just a quick lesson through the Spirit. Lord's will it be edifying. Title is Kevin Samuels' death just a mere distraction from what's really going on in the world? Okay, because as of lately, we've been having a lot of distractions, man. That's how you know that something big is getting ready to traverse here in this society. Because first we had that whole thing with Chris Rock and Chris Rock and Will Smith, when allegedly Will Smith, well, he didn't allegedly, but I mean allegedly he slapped him. But people say it was an act, okay, and it was a mere distraction, okay. Whether that's true or not, nonetheless, man, the tensions regarding World War III, okay, the economic collapse, the MOTB, were all things that they were doing to hide what's really happening here, okay. Meaning, what you saw with Will Smith, the Jada Pickett thing, Chris Rock, that was all a distraction, okay. Then you come with this guy with the alleged shooter of the subway, where he shot 33 shots and hit 13 people or something like that. Then you just had this recent situation when some random bug out allegedly tried to Goldberg fucking Dave Chappelle off stage, which is another distraction. Then here come Kevin Samuels, okay, which the guy was just literally live, like not even a whole full 24 hours ago. Okay, I want to say a little bit over 24 hours, okay, but nonetheless, he was just literally apparently live and well. Okay, now whether he was sacrificed, a psyop, or whether it's all propaganda, who knows? But I believe it's a mere distraction through the Spirit. Okay, because they said he died from basically heart failure. Because I mean, the dude used to slam down energy drinks like crazy, man. And anybody that knows those energy drinks, that shit ain't good for you, man. Like, you couldn't pay me to touch an energy drink. I never got with it. It never sat right with me, because every time I've had one, I could never finish a whole one, and my body would start feeling jittery and shit. So it just never sat well with me. But I don't drink that shit. I don't drink pop. I don't drink, what do you call pop soda. I don't drink Sprite, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, none of that stuff. Hawaiian Punch, Mountain Dew, Sun Kiss. I don't drink none of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I rarely drink any type of fruit juices from the store, unless it's orange juice, apple juice. And currently I've been on this whole organic kick with all these different natural juices, pomegranate juices, antioxidants and shit like that. I've been on a kick like that, and I drink a lot of water. Okay, which water itself is a healer in itself, man, if you know what to do with it. But nonetheless, I believe through the Spirit, even though he's passed away into the spirit world, okay, this whole Kevin Samuels thing, I believe that was a mere thing to get people really distracted from what's really happening, okay, because all hell was getting ready to break loose. All right, and we know Kevin Samuels made his living off YouTube, basically putting Eve in her place, because, all right, the so-called black woman, okay, which is Eve, according to the scriptures, man, she's been totally exonerated for our crimes, man, okay? She hasn't been held accountable for anything, and he was making note of that and going into those things, okay? But why everybody in the YouTube world is pretty much caught off guard by this, man, the men of the Lord here, we're not caught off guard by this, because we understand that, yes, Kevin Samuels brought out good information, okay, but nonetheless, he was not a man of the Lord, and I was kind of suspect about him. He seems a little bit on the flamboyant side, if you ask me, but nonetheless, he brought out some good information. But he, like I said, in an earlier video, he was changing his stance a lot. He was more passive, and then on top of that, you could tell he sold out, because if you look at his statues, his mannequins, and just his hand gestures as what he does, obviously the guy, he was set up by the peoples, man, and they got him out of there, or whether he died from real heart failure, who knows? Okay, but nonetheless, man, this place is getting ready to go down, okay, because like I said, his notification popped up on my screen not even 2 days ago, because he usually goes live around 9 o'clock, and I get the notifications from time to time when I watch it. Some of them I watched it, some of them I just don't have the stomach to sit through, because I get pissed off looking at how entitled that these women are, these females. Okay, like a lot of women are celebrating his death. Well, just because he passed away, that doesn't take away from you being held accountable. Okay, because guess what? Before Kevin Samuels, you had the men of the Lord. okay, which Kevin Samuels knows about the Israelites. He has to, because if he's watched this guy called Black Ram, I think Black Ram 713, if I'm not mistaken. Black Ram knows he's an Israelite, and he's probably one of the biggest names in the Red Pill MGTOW movement is Black Ram. Okay, so with that being said, Kevin Samuels definitely heard of Black Ram, and Black Ram definitely knows he's an Israelite. Okay, so he knows about the Hebrew Israelites. But see, what you women don't understand is that you put this guy, Kevin Samuels, on a pedestal because he had a following in Esau in his society. You see, you women, man, like the brother did a video, she needs a leader, not a beater. But see, the thing of it is, you women, you would never, you don't want a man of the Lord as a leader, okay? You don't, your ideal leader is a man that's highly exonerated, highly sophisticated in this world, okay? That's highly prestigious in this world, okay? A man that's of pristine, a college degree. The man got to have a fucking penthouse, okay? He got to drive a certain type of vehicle. He got to be the president of his company in order for you to want to follow him. He just can't be a regular Joe Smo, go to work every day and struggle like everybody else before he gets respect. No, it don't work that way with you women. So, you know, it oftentimes, man, with women, with the men of the Lord, it goes sour because they don't want to follow our lifestyle. Our lifestyle is too tedious to them. And really, your lifestyle is more tedious than ours. But regardless, we have curriculum we follow. Just like you people follow the curriculum of Esau, Edom, we follow the curriculum of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, which is far more profitable. Okay, and that's what we're gonna stick to. But nonetheless, I believe this is really offset to catch people off guard because something big is getting ready to happen, man. Okay, like one day we're gonna wake up and ain't shit gonna be the same around us anymore, man. Okay, because like I said, man, the food shortages, they're literally talking about biblical proportions of famine hitting this place, man, and I can see it. You know, you go to the store, goods are going up. You know, certain things are in scarcity. Certain products they don't even sell anymore. Check back soon. Oh, we don't carry this product anymore. Like Apostle Tahar went into the whole thing of they're not having like pure cinnamon anymore. You can't get it. Ever since this whole shebang kicked off in 2020, you can't get the good shit no more, so to speak. So right there should tell you, brothers and sisters out there, what time we're living in, man. Okay, and I just got a few precepts. Because even though this comes as big news to the people of the world, we understand that, look, man, the Lord is bigger than Kevin Samuels, all right? And like I said, without the men of the Lord, there won't be any Kevin Samuels, which clearly he wasn't a man of the Lord. Okay, he was promoting the accolades of this world. He was promoting the high-valued man as being a man of rich and pristine in this world. He didn't tell you to fathom in the Bible, okay? But when he first came out, he used to make reference of the Bible about men having multiple women and fit friendly and all that other good stuff he used to talk about. But you notice he started to shy away from that. Okay, basically telling men don't settle for these bigots here as women, don't lower your guard, etc. These things are written in the Bible. But he starts to stray more towards from that, and he starts to be more woman friendly. Okay, and that's the whole point. The Lord was like, look, man, if you're gonna speak a message about certain things, then you just need to come straight forward with it and not sugarcoat it. Because we don't sugarcoat a damn thing here. This truth is not about sugarcoating shit, you see. But anyway, I got a couple of precepts here, okay? Because we are to be mindful that we are not to be distracted by the things that's happening, okay? We can't get off in a butt frenzy because this man or whoever tomorrow, fucking LeBron James may pass away, okay? Who's another one? LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Michael Jordan, Oprah Winfrey. The Lord is gonna start taking these people, man. Which Oprah, she's clearly gonna get the missiles. She's worthy of that. But these people, man, hey, you may wake up one day and then all of a sudden they gone. Like the same thing with Kobe. Okay, last year, I think 2 years ago, right before the whole what was announced in America, I think Kobe died in January of 2020. You see what I'm saying? And that came as to shock. Okay, so we are to set our minds and our affection on the things above and not be distracted by this mediocrity, man, that we're seeing happening in the news. Okay. Because, hey, Kevin Samuels, he's good now. He knows he's an Israelite. He's before the Father. And, hey, he know that he know what it is now. And, hey, he'll be on the other side, man. So, hey, it is what it is. Okay, but this thing is about the men of the Lord. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua first and foremost. That's what this is about, okay? Their program. And we are just pawns in the game. Okay, so this is the book of Colossians 3, and I'm gonna start at verses 2. It says, set your affection on things above and not on things on earth. Okay. Kevin Samuels was just another vessel, okay, that was raised up to do what he had to do, and then the Lord got him out of here. Okay. Now, whether his death come as foul play, because like I said, he just went live like literally not even 2 nights ago, and then the next day he turns up dead. Who knows? He could have been assassinated. He could have been poisoned. He may not be dead at all. It could be a psyop, or he actually died from congestive heart failure because, like I said, the guy used to slam down Red Bulls like nothing. Like every time you watch this guy's show, he's drinking a damn Red Bull, which is clearly not healthy, man. Okay, so I guess the Red Bull gave him wings for real, but nonetheless, you got black women out there rejoicing when the scriptures say rejoice not at the fall of thy enemy, man. Like, how you gonna rejoice because this man was basically telling you the truth about your ass? Okay, he was basically telling the truth about a lot of you women, but he went off on a lot of shit. Okay, making a high value man seems like it had to be a man that's in a suit and a tie. Okay, a man had to make $350,000. That's unrealistic for men like us. Okay, now you got some men that do make that, but as a whole, as a collective, every Jake ain't pulling in $350,000 a year. Okay, if that's the case, Jake wouldn't be out here hurting. The average Negro man in America make between 25 and 40K a year. You lucky if you make 50 or 60. Okay, but the average Jake may make between 25 and $40,000 a year. Okay, and that's clearly not enough to get by the way that the society is set up. Okay, so all that, well, he got to make $375,000 a year. A cop don't even make that much money, man. A firefighter don't even make that much money unless you're a crew chief. But even a fire chief only bring in about 120, probably 130 a year. What the hell you mean? Oh, well, he's got to make $500,000. No, that's impossible, man. A lot of doctors, like a lot of those Elamite doctors, are only making 50, 60, 70 bands a year. Okay, but hey, that's a big improvement from what they made at home. But they come to America, and they doctors or whatever you want to call it, stethoscope demons. And these people only making $70,000, $80,000 a year versus an Edomite doctor. He may make $400,000. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, clearly he was promoting the things of the world, and we can't get distracted with that. Okay? Point blank, period. And to the point, Keisha got to love Kevin Samuels because, he was speaking truth on you women. But what's so weird, though, we'll turn around and say it, and it'll be these same women that look at us like we're crazy. And that's why the scriptures say it's all good. They received a consolation because he got praise and fame off something that we've been saying for years. But yet we get all the hate and the slack. But it's all good, though, because, hey, the Most High is getting ready to turn these things. It's getting ready to be a paradigm shift. Okay, so brothers, be mindful, man, to stay focused on the task at hand. Don't get distracted by all this extra stuff, man, okay? Because, hey, whether a celebrity dies tomorrow or the next day, we still got work to do. Okay, so it says, set your affections on the things above and not on the things on earth, man. Don't worry about this, man. Okay, it says here, for ye are dead and your life is hid with the anointed in the Most High, right? Because we die, we are dead to this world. We just merely coexist, but we're dead to the society, man. Okay, and to be mortified the deeds of our flesh every single day. We die every day. Okay, because you're supposed to be cutting off the old men. It says, when the anointed, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. Okay, so that's the point. We ain't in glory right now. All right, so therefore, hey, we can't focus on the things of this world, but set your affections on the things above, man, which the scriptures go into, and I'm gonna get that as well. It says here, when Yahushua, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. Okay, that's when we're going to get our shine. That's when all the people are going to realize, oh, wow, these are the real guys. These men we've been overlooking. I mean, people in your own family don't even realize how important you could be. Your mother don't even realize how important you could be. Okay, and it can be to their salvation because they don't consider. Because in their mindset, hey, you just a nigga out there speaking a bunch of empty words that don't mean nothing. Oh, people been saying that since Jesus walked the earth. Well, you're right. People have been saying it since your Lord been walking the earth. Okay, but that was in the scriptures, man, and we're saying it now. Why? Because we're even more close than what we was 2,000 years ago. So it says, mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil conspicuance, and covetousness, which is idolatry. Okay, for which things sake the wrath of the Most High cometh on the children of obedience, disobedience, man. Okay, so we ain't supposed to be focused on this madness here in this world. Okay, the hell with this place. You know, like the scriptures say, we got to set our affections on the things that are above, man. Okay, and if we're not doing that because we're worried about all this other stuff. All right. Luke 12, and I'm going to start at verses 31. It says, but rather seek ye the kingdom of the Most High. Now, all these things should be added into you, man. Okay, so seek the kingdom of the Most High. You brothers, you know, you want the extravagant life in the kingdom. You want the riches. You want the glory. Okay, and ultimately, you want the praise of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. You want to be part of the flock that goes wherever the lamb goeth. Okay, you want to be the ones that follow Yahweh Shai and unlock the secrets to this universe. That, hey, keep doing the work, man, and stay engaged in it. Let these people have this place. Yeah, it can become irritated because you know what? Like I always say, we're the backbone of Israel, man. Okay, Yahweh Shai is the life. He's the mediator. He's the Messiah. Okay, but hey, right now we're the backbone of Israel, man. Okay, we're coming in Yahweh Shai's stead. Okay, because we're walking the path he walked. Okay, and we represent him. Okay, no, we can't save you. Ultimately, Yahweh Shai has done that. But regardless of that, hey, man, you know, we just got to stay focused. Okay, but rather seek ye the kingdom of the Most High, and all these things should be added into you. So, hey, don't worry about Kevin Samuels. Overall, he wasn't pushing the right message. Yeah, he got some things right about the woman, but he wasn't telling you the name of the Lord. He wasn't telling you America's going to be destroyed. He's telling you go out there and make 6-7 figures, you know what I'm saying, and find you a wife, or a woman go out there and make a certain amount of money and get you a high value man, which he didn't lead the women to the men of the Lord. Okay, he didn't lead the women to the real high value men, which is the prophets of the Lord. Okay, because we have this information, we have this knowledge, okay, which the world do not have because they're condemned. Okay. Yep, this is the book of Psalms 119, and I'm gonna start at verses 1. It says, blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord. Right, Kevin Samuels wasn't walking in the laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and like I said, he did make certain points, because actually I was watching him last week and he was cursing his one chick out. She was like, man, you know, she want to get with this high value man, you know, it kind of didn't go right with him, and then all of a sudden, you know, she wants him back. But yet the chick was talking about she was married, and then he was like, wait a minute. He said, but you are married, right? She said, yeah. So he told her, he said, you know what, you are by far the worst woman I've ever spoken to. And he made an excellent point, because basically she was trying to commit adultery. She was willing to leave her current husband she was with to get with a so-called high-valued man of the world. Okay, because he had a little money, he had a little good job, you know, he drove a nice car, and she was willing to put her husband away so she can get with a man of the fucking world. Like, give me a break. And he told, he said, you are by far the worst woman I've ever dealt with, that I've ever spoke to. And that's the majority of these women, man, because majority of them think that way. Don't think for 1 second, man, that your woman ain't thinking about men that's on a higher ladder. Like when your woman and she works for a corporation or a particular partner or a boss, hey, you think, look, she get that boss more respect she gonna give you because he's signing that paycheck, man. Okay, so don't think for 1 second, if you got $1 million company and your woman is working for this top guru in the corporate world, whether it be a construction, whatever it is, the fact about it is he have more right to her than you, because in her mindset, she's above you. Well, he's above you because the fact that she got to work for him and he got the money and you don't. You just a regular blue collar working 9-to-5 guy, man, barely bringing in $50,000 a year. So how you think she's going to compare you to that man, even though she might not say it? But regardless of it is, if she had respect for you, she'll just do away with her job and say, you know what, I'm going to just work for you. But, you know, we understand we're in a society too that 2 incomes are needed. But in a perfect world, okay, which this world by far is not, it says, blessed are they that keep his testimonies and that seek him with the whole heart, okay, with your mind. It says they also do no iniquity and they walk in his ways. And thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently, man, right? Because we're focused on that. You know, yeah, we have jobs, we got careers and shit. You know, brothers got families, homes they got to take care of. your daily bread, you know, your necessities and stuff like that. But overall, we ain't men that people are pointing a finger and saying, well, look, these are the guys you should strive to be like. In fact, people are telling them the opposite. These are the guys you need to stay away from. You come across a man like this with this mentality, girl, run from him. Run. Don't let your sons or daughters grow with these kind of people. We ain't being promoted here. If anything, we are being devalued, you know? But we got to be okay with that. And it says, oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes, then should I not be ashamed when I respected to all thy commandments, man. Okay. And it says, and I will praise thee with uprightness of heart when I shall have learned thy righteous judgments, and I will keep thy statutes. Okay? So, oh, forsake me not utterly. Okay. And that's the whole point I want to make, you know. So that's the whole thing, you know. We focusing on Yahweh Shimi Hawashai. We ain't Salakia, we're not worried about the vials of this world. You know, though, like I said, you know, brothers do have endeavors in the world, but overall, we don't set our affections on those things. Why? Because this is not our rest. Okay. And it says here, it says, wherewith shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word? Or with my whole heart I have sought thee. But oh, let me not wander from thy commandments, and thy word have I hid in my heart, that I may not sin against thee. But blessed art thou, O Yahweh, and teach me thy statutes. And with my lips I have declared all the judgments of thy mouth, man. That's right. And that's us bringing out this information, his word, living it, walking it. Because it's not the sexiest thing right now, you know. People don't have respect for what we do. You know, Kevin Samuels wasn't out there every week putting his life on the line. I'm not knocking God for what he did, but overall, he wasn't serving the Lord. You know, same thing with this whole Black Ram, you know, 713 or whatever, 317. Same thing with these MGTOW guys, man. These men ain't serving Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, they don't know the Lord. They may know that they're Israelites, but they ain't doing a noble work for him. You know? So anyway, one more precept here. We went into this: set your affection on the things above and not the things on earth. All right. Therefore, Matthew's 24:42. It says, watch therefore, for ye know not what hour your Lord cometh. Matthew's 25:13. It says, watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor hour when the Son of Man cometh. That's right, man. You don't know, but we supposed to watch. Watch for these things. That's what we supposed to be focused on. The end. When you going to get us out of here, Yahweh Shema Shai? When you going to restore us into glory like the disciples asked the Lord? They said, has thou comest now to restore the kingdom unto Israel? They was ready then, man. They was ready. Like, look, I'm ready, Lord. After the Lord rose again and they saw him, they was like, oh, shit, the Lord is really coming to restore the kingdom. I thought they was going to get the kingdom 2,000 years ago. But he said it ain't for your time to know. He said but it's been given to the Father. He's put it into his own power when that's going to happen. So even then, the Lord didn't give him a straight answer. He just gave him a bunch of signs, man. Okay, and how much of a bummer that must have been, because they was ready to get the fuck out of captivity. And I don't blame them. We feel the same way. But now we're at that time that the Lord is getting ready to restore all things because we got our heritage back. There ain't gonna be no more falling away and coming back and going in slavery and no, man, that's happened already. The falling away has happened. Now we're regathering. Now we're in a time of the Gentiles being fulfilled, man. Okay, these heathens are getting ready to be brought down. All right, Matthew's 13 or Mark 13:35. It says, "Watch ye therefore, for you know not when the master of your house cometh, at evening or at midnight or at the cock crowing or in the morning." Okay. Luke 21:36, it says, watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that should come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. Okay. So that's the whole point. Watch, man. 1 Thessalonians 5:6. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. Beautiful precepts. 1 Peter 4:7. But all the things, it says, but the end of all things is at hand. So be ye therefore sober, and watch unto prayer. Pray, man. Okay. Yeah, what happened to this guy? I mean, I guess it's unfortunate if you want to say, but honestly, he ain't mean shit to us. He was just another Jake that knew the black woman wasn't shit. Okay. So regardless of that, and you women celebrating this man, just regardless of, you got your judgment coming too. You women, like I said, because he got destroyed or killed or he died, however you want to call it, that doesn't make you unaccountable, black woman, Hispanic, Native, and just women in general, because guess what? The righteous judges are still here. The prophets are here. So you definitely going to be held accountable for what you do. So just because one Jake give up the spirit, give up the ghost, and go back to the spirit world, doesn't mean you off the hook. Because now the Most High is getting ready to start fucking you women up, man. Deservingly so. Okay? Like I said before, man. You know, you brothers, man, you got women that's willing, then deal with them. You know, but the rest of these women, man, honestly, deal with the heathen. If you got a chick, a black, Hispanic, and Native, like, I mean, technically, unless you meet an Israelite woman, you're supposed to deal with her. But these women are already tainted. They're destroyed. Okay? They're not virgins. They already are prostitutes. They're basically, you can't really deal with them outside of being concubines anyway. Because for one thing, they've had several men before you. So technically, she can never really be your wife. And I just being honest with you, man. Unless she fully repent and really, you know, correct her mindset, she can never really be your wife according to the scriptures because she has had other men before you. Okay, the first man she's laid down with is her husband. Now, of course, when you deal with a woman, you become in a relationship with her, you do say, yeah, that's my wife, that's my rib, okay? Because through the spirit, that could be that very well so, you know, but overall, these women have took the mantle of being prostitutes, man. So my thing is, you know, Jake burning or whatever, man, and he link up with a Keisha, however you want to call it. I mean, shit, is Jake gonna turn it? I mean, certain Jakes, they may turn it down and say, nah, I'm cool. There's certain Jakes might not turn it down. You know what I'm saying? But if she ain't trying to get with the program, ain't no point in taking her as serious, man. Okay, so overall, it's just best to avoid them if you can completely. Unless you really burning that hard. Okay, but overall, most of them have took the nobility of being prostitutes, so they don't even want to be in a relationship. And every woman you deal with, you can't be in a relationship with her. It's just not gonna happen. So, you know, most cases, hey, get you a heathen or find you a chick you can vibe with. And if not, shit, hey, do what you gotta do, man. You know, she's just on some, okay, I'm cool with you coming through. We come through, we fuck around. Hey, y'all come to an agreement with that. And you plan on dealing with her in that aspect of it. Just make sure she ain't dealing with nobody else. All right, because if she deals with other people, then, hey, she become an adulterer and you don't want to contribute to that. So it's a fine line between these women, man. This is the reason why Paul said, I wish you were like me and not even touch him. Okay, because honestly, man, when you touching them, they say the closest time a woman is to death is when she's having a child, man. But honestly, the closest thing to death is dealing with these damn women. That's why Solomon said it. I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and traps, man. Okay, and that's just the real truth. That's just the God honest truth, man. Okay, so anyway, with that, I'm going to end it giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Shai. And with that, Shalom and the Baba Ball. Shalom.